Hello people, what is good? This mic can't decide whether it wants to work, so just bear with me this session. We're going to do a mic'd up lower day. This is going to be a very fun, interesting session. You're going to get to see what I'm actually thinking when I'm inside the gym, what's actually going through my head. It's going to be a hard one today. It's lower B, which means it's the hamstring dominant day, but it's like, I just look at it as like the deadlift day. It's stiff leg deadlifts. That's kind of the main thing today. It's leg curls, stiff leg deadlifts, then some quads, and like that's not fun either because we've got leg press. It's kind of the last big movement, so it's like you're already fucked by the time you get to that. So it's going to be fun. You're going to get to see me swear loads and curse and all sorts. So yeah, it's going to be a really interesting session. We're going to be able to go to absolute failure, and you're going to get a live demonstration of me going to absolute failure. Got the squat shoes. These are absolutely underrated things. I think even if you don't barbell squat or anything, I think leg press, you can get into deeper degrees of knee flexion without your heels raising. I know some people don't mind the heels raising. I don't like it too much because it feels uncomfortable and it just puts us off. I think anything which requires a bit more cognitive demand during a set where it's going to throw you off will hinder the quality of your set. Like, that's why I don't do overly high reps anymore, just because you're in the set for longer. You've got more things to think about. The chances of you losing that concentration, you're not going to get as much adrenaline. And also I often it's weird. When I do low reps, my form's better than when I do high reps. And the reason is because obviously high reps, lower weight. I just do reps so slowly to the point it's not even productive. It's like you're literally just lactic acid maxing. So it's not even fucking worth doing. Like the speed of you guys have seen plenty of my workout clips. I've always got good tempo, but it gets to the point where it's like literally 5-second eccentrics. And no, I get more like pressure when I've got the heavier weight on and I don't go in with such a lackluster mindset. I find it more challenging mentally to go into like a scarier, heavier set, so that's always nice. But yeah, this is like the real character building day of the week. Obviously I do 2 days on, 1 day off. This is the real session where it is quite, it's probably the most painful one. I don't find upper days remotely bad. I think upper body training is, even back, I do not find it hard. I think it's quite easy, it's enjoyable. But legs on the other hand is different. It's a lot more, you're suffering, some days you don't want to be in there and you've got to really dig to, get them sets out. And so far, I've not had like a lackluster day of this bulk, whatever you want to call it. But I've not had like a bad day of it. Like every set's been fucking insane. I think if there's been anything lackluster, it's been on my upper body days where I've just kind of like not had the concentration at the end of the session. And that's always been the same, whether I've ran push-pull legs or any split. Legs has always been, I've always shown up for it, despite having small legs, but I did get injured. And I was out the game for a while, a long time ago. So yeah, also that's the thing with like my split. I run it lower, upper, rest, repeat because of my weak points and because lower, upper, obviously push-pull legs, you've got 2 upper body days, 1 lower. So that extra upper body day lowers the frequency of I suppose it lowers the frequency of everything, but it really hinders the leg growth. Whereas lower, upper, rest, repeat, I would say if you want big legs, that would be the best split. I can't think of anything else which would be more optimal on paper. So yeah, I'm going to stop waffling. We're going to get in and we're going to absolutely smash this session. See you in a bit. Right, mic's not working and some cunts nicked the small gym pin. This one doesn't fit. That's mine, but someone's nicked the gym's one, so I've had to fucking use another pin, pricks, and I can't be arsed. So I'm going to shut up and just get this done. Great stuff. Fucking hell, boys. I'm not gonna lie, I was really pissed off with my mic not working, tired, haven't had a good night's sleep. I did not want to be in here today. Them leg curls, look, I took them to failure, but there was no like, up here wasn't in. Stiff leg deadlifts, up here wasn't in until the second set. So, you're gonna have sessions like that, I won't even lie. But it's important, you just grind through it. It took me 3 sets there to get in the zone, and then that last one, I dropped that weight because my back felt weird. Looking back at the clip, maybe I could have tried it, but maybe it's not worth the risk. Maybe save myself a few more weeks of being injury free. But yeah, look, it's bank holiday in the UK. That means everyone just fucking gets smashed on the weekends. Sunday, and everyone's out drinking. I'm the only fucker in here, I think. Hello! Yeah. So, you're gonna be tired. You're gonna feel like shit. Most days, more often than not, I don't wanna be in here. I wanna be at home, to be honest, asleep. I'm quite sleep deprived. But you should just gotta, it's okay to feel like shit. It's not okay to not show up and do what you said you were gonna do. So, we're just 1 plate off the stack on this. Then we've got some leg press after this. So yeah, let's get into it. I don't know whether to count that one. Fuck, that's a hard machine. Fucking hell. It's like you're fucking pushing through a brick wall. Shit. Well, that could have been +1. I don't know whether I'm going to give it to myself though. I'll watch it back. You know what it is, boys? I fucking hate leg extensions. It's like, I don't know, I don't hate them. I do love training legs, but I hate it. It's just like, you get to a point where you push so hard in your sets to make the progress that you have to match that every single fucking leg day. Like, that is literally why, fucking hell, 9 reps and I'm out of breath. Yeah, like you boys will know if you're training legs properly, it gets to the point where to just match the weight from last week, you just have to fucking like switch on. It's kind of like a curse. The harder you train, the harder you've got to train each week. And obviously, if you train like a pussy, you're not going to stimulate much growth. But you know, this whole reps and reserve approach, maybe I should try it. happens when you deprive yourself of sleep and go into the shit mindset, okay? So, don't do what I do. I should have prepared mentally for that set, I never did. I kind of went in bad headspace and I lost 3 reps. But it is what it is. I got 8 reps of that set last week. So, yeah, I mean, this is what I mean when you've got to brainwash yourself and really focus. And I'm not really setting an example of it, but this is, I want to document all my sessions, not all of them are fucking good. So here's one of the bad ones. And we're still training hard, and that's all you can do sometimes. Not every day is perfect, but if you can go in and still take your sets like that, that's going to build confidence. It's going to destroy any shit belief you've got about yourself, and you're going to come back stronger next week. Anyways, calf press. Fucking phone died, didn't it, on the last set of adductors? Oh, I skipped them. I'm joking. Anyways, I've had a realization. I think I loaded the leg press wrong, because I don't know. I'm pretty pissed off. If that's a 3 rep loss, that's crazy. So I don't know. I didn't know like bad sleep could do that to a motherfucker, considering all my other sets were like maintained or progressed. So, you know, it's a bit sus. It is what it is. We're not going to fucking linger on it. We're not going to be a bitch. We're just going to come in next week. And if anything, it's going to be easier to progress next week. So, win-win for me. Anyways, decent session. I feel a lot better now. That's the beauty of, like, training when you don't feel, like, when you really don't want to do it. You feel very relieved afterwards. It's very peaceful. And you can just get on with your day, doom scrolling, gooning, whatever the fuck you do. Personally, I'll be going to do some work because I'm locked in. So, anyways, that was the fucking leg there. Unfortunately, we didn't speak as much as I wanted to. Like, to be honest, guys, there's not really a lot to say during a leg day. I'm very quiet in the gym. I don't really speak to anyone. So, that's why I've kind of stayed away from mic'd up videos, because I don't say anything. Like, there's nothing going on. It's just me in my own head. And, you know, I can't put you into my own head. And then when I do talk to the camera, it kind of distracts us. Whenever I film in the gym, it's always, like, just annoying because I've got to film it. I just kind of want to be left alone in the gym. So we'll see if this does well. If you guys want some more, I'm all for doing that. But, yeah, pretty pissed off about the microphone. So I don't know what the audio is going to be like, because I've got this other phone, and as you can see, it's fairly smashed up. It's actually dead. So I'm just proving to you, shitty iPhones, that it did die. And it's not just me being a bitch. As much as I would like to just skip adductors, I actually do them. So yeah, that's everything. I don't know why I keep saying so. Yeah, it's really annoying. But as you can see, guys, when you see videos of me on a leg press and a hack squat, that's literally every session. I know it's not even optimal. I've just got something wrong with it. I just have to do it. It's like, I don't know, I've got to prove to myself every single session that I can come in and just do what most people aren't willing to do. You see them low rep sets of leg press, right? A lot of people think of a low rep set and think, oh, that's great. I would argue leg press is probably the only exercise where lower reps is harder. For me personally. Now, I used to do loads of, when I started leg pressing again, it was sets of 15 to 20, and that's like, oh, fatigue, oh, shut up. But anyways, and yeah, you got to burn, but it's not like that. When you're doing like 4 or 5 rep sets of a leg press, the pressure, like I'm talking about deep, like range of motion, like I do with slow tempo, kind of like a little pause at the bottom and then push up. Your head is going to fucking explode. Like, I get the first time I started doing like 4 rep sets on leg press, my head, I had a bad head. I don't recommend it, to be honest. I had a bad head the next day, and I don't get headaches, so it wasn't like, probably not the best thing. But look, I tell you what, guys, all the time, do as I say, not as I do, and I don't recommend doing that. Just pick a rep range where you can take it to close to failure safely. Don't let it crush you. I don't even advise like anyone I coach to do that. It's just, like I say, it's a chance for me to build some character, develop the character, build some fucking confidence in myself that I can do what most people can't, and blah, 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 blah. Shut up. Anyways, there was on that set, that last set of leg press, and I'll stop moaning on about it because it's not that deep, where, and this throws me off every single time. Oh my God, my hands are shaky. It throws me off every time. It's kind of, I get this feeling where it's like, I'm not going to get this, and I don't get it. And I've been telling you guys for ages now to brainwash yourself, go into that set knowing you've done it, and that works every time. But for that set, I just nothing going on up here. It was just, and those sessions, those are the most important ones as well. So look, I can just learn from it, get into a better mindset the next time if I'm ever feeling like that, and we can take positives from it, because most people would not be doing that if they were in my mindset today. If they felt like shit, if they were tired, you know, and I'll make all these excuses because that's what I was feeling. I still went in and trained harder than the fucking normal, not even the normal gym goer, the one who has enthusiasm and passion for it. I went and trained as hard as what he would on a good day, on a bad day. So that just comes from fucking experience, from dedication, from discipline. So, and that's the thing with hypertrophy training. It's not about going in and doing like a fucking marathon session. It's those split seconds in your set that actually count. It's how bad do you want it in those moments, because it's only, your sets are only like a minute long, if that, and every single millisecond counts. If you're not concentrating, if you're not focused, not blocking out any like type of negative emotion, you will not get that weight. You will not push as hard as possible. And that's why I actually think it is harder than doing some type of cardiovascular sport, because I've done them before. I do mountain biking, which is very, very cardio heavy. You know, I'm carrying bikes up mountains on my back. But guess what? I find that those, where you've got to have those high degrees of focus, where your head is feeling like it's going to explode on a leg press, just even though it's 10 seconds, that is harder. I truly believe that, than running. So yeah, that's everything from me anyways, boys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If I post it, I might not. I'm going to watch this back and see how shit it is. But yeah, peace. Thank you so much for watching.